But Chukwu Abiyama alone do we worship. That is why we offer him praise. That is why we offer him adoration and adulation. That is why we have come to submit all that we are today, likely to be tomorrow, and any time in the future, to the mercy and the grace of the throne of heaven. Therefore, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, ekekele igwe n'ụwa ọbasi bi n'igwe, nna eze onye ebube, na ngozi na otuto na ịja mma niile onye nwe m na Chineke. Anyị na-akpọku aha nsọ nke gị. Anyị na-erubere gị isi, na-akpụ isi ala nye gị, n'ihi na onweghị onye ọzọ anyị ga-efe ma ọ bụ naanị gị Jehova. Only you are we going to worship. Therefore, we present before you this very evening. We are fallible. We are blemished. But we trust in you and not in man. Therefore, this very entity, this very sceptered land that you bequeathed to our ancestors, this very place that when you were bringing us to, there was no Awusa Fulani anywhere to be seen. But we became so sinful that the very uncircumcised, the very Gentile, that is the white people, British especially, they came, they pillaged, they killed, they colonized, and they handed over your children to those who don't know you. They handed us over to those people. And here we are today. We cannot even worship you properly. We are petitioning you, Chukwu Abiyama, in heaven. Please have mercy upon us. Have mercy upon your children. As we sang when we were younger, please, my Lord, be merciful unto your children. This wasn't your plan for us. There was no time you created us to become subservient. Can you how can your children be slaves? How can your children, your handiwork, the people that you made, how can they become subservient to those who don't worship you? Unthinkable. Is there anything that you want us to do that we are not doing? Is there any other special way? Chukwu Abiyama binigwe, in what way have we wronged you? Are you not merciful anymore? Why are we being humiliated? Why are we being shamed this very way? We call upon your grace with every authority bestowed in us as your children to ask you to come down here to give us the courage, the strength, and the fortitude to resist this very evil that is fast advancing and enveloping your children. Never forget that we represent the light. You created us to bring light to this very darkened and hate-filled continent. The time has come for you to make us whole once again. We have sinned and we have confessed openly. We call upon you. We have nobody else if not you. Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We have nobody else. Nobody else. We have nobody. That is why we come to you. You are not man. Please be merciful. Please raise your children from all over the world, from IPOB families all over this very planet. Give them the vision, the wisdom, the understanding to discern what is to come, and to render every help at their disposal to ensure that your glory will be witnessed upon this very earth, as was prayed for by Yahweh Yeshua, that your kingdom will come and your will be done on this earth as it is in heaven. So Biafra ka na your Chineke. I don't want money. I don't want anything to do with wealth. All I want is Biafra, nothing more, nothing less. We are not doing anything with wealth and riches. So when you have Jaconobanko, we absolutely nothing. All we ask for is Biafra. That your name may be worshipped, that you may be praised. Mankind, because of Biafra, will come back to you once again. They will say, we did everything to stop them, but they prevailed. That means that their God is very, very strong. And when they come to us and ask us, please tell us the name of this your God, we tell them, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. We do so that your name may be praised now and to eternity. He said,
again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, people whose conscience are still intact. It doesn't matter the breed or the kind of Homo sapien you come from. As far as you have a good and genuine thought towards Homo sapiens and their kind, I say good evening, I say good afternoon, I say good morning, and to some of you, I say good night, depending on your time zone. For those who are parties in feeding on the misery of older people, gallivanting all over the world, causing hulu balo, I say get ready, because it shall boomerang. Your evil will catch up with you. In fact, they have caught up with you. This is Radio Biafra, for the avoidance of doubt, a very live broadcast on this very fateful day, the 4th of the month of March, the year of Chukwu Okike Abiyama 2019. Radio Biafra is streaming live through Radio Biafra London, of course, live and direct from Abo, Delta State, Biafra land, for the avoidance of doubt. Through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Supreme Leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo. Mazi Uche Ukafo Mefo from Abatete province, Anambra State, Biafra land. You see, every one of us had just a single page. If you like, no matter what degree you acquire in life, no matter the success you acquire in life, only one is attached to you. The moment you die, it all ends up in a page. A single page of handbill. You can have SSB, BBC, QQQ, LLB, LLG, Harare degree Harare. You can go to every university in the world, be richer than all the criminals in Nigeria, both pastors and politicians and army general alike. When you die, only one single paper will write your biography. And they will end. Yes, he had this and he had that, but he died of a brief illness. Whether you die of brief illness or you die of prolonged illness, but the end of it is that you died. Everything you've done in your life will be written in that page. And so people are not constantly or regularly aware of this very single fact. So when they are struggling to become anything they want to become, they forget it's a one page. It will be on record for all eternity. That when the name Mazi Uche Mefo is mentioned, people will say, this was the man. This is the man who said he will not allow the heart of the project to see corruption. Why? Because if you want to be a successful Nigeria, you must be corrupt. Be a politician sincerely and serve without looting. Your village people will stone you. You will be incarcerated. You will never come back to the community. But go there and loot Nigeria. British government will give you backup. EFCC. Just give all of them their commission. If you are from Yoruba extraction, where you come back, they'll be calling you, Oloye, Babagba, hey, Omoya Melele, Indioshi. If you are from Hausa extraction, they will be hailing you, Siai Baba, Siai Jubiri, Siai Atiku. Everywhere, Shai. Of course, if you are from the Biafran extraction, maybe they begin to tell you, Odogu one na so na ba ndioshi. The easiest way to make money as a Nigerian, it doesn't matter the extraction you come from, you must be corrupt. And so when we say Mazuchi Mefo say he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption, you should understand what we are talking about. Go and deal with it. These are one of the foundational principles that must be destroyed before our people can get themselves. Because you think when you betray your brother and betray your sister, you become relevant in Nigeria, and that is the end of the war. That is why politicians are jumping up and down, behaving abnormal, and they think it ends there. Go and deal with it. Of course, Mazuchi Mefo is standing on the deputizing capacity. On behalf of our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, Uku Kanu, the prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku kingdom, Umuahia province, Abia State, Biafra land. And somewhere along the line, men and women who will exist after we have long gone, for what we are doing here in IPOB, it will echo into eternity. And they will say to themselves, do you know Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was the man, the only man who turned down every bribe, every corruption, every defilement from Nigeria, and stood up against so many world power who are actually indirectly feeding on the misery of our people, and said the truth the way it is? Do you know the truth is naked? And so for you to say you want to say the truth, you must be naked. He came out nakedly, not hiding anything. The enemies of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu can yap. Those who are envious of him can yap. They can complain, they can cry, but he's a small boy, but that is the problem. Did you not see the video clip of Uganda president addressing his hardcore ministers? All of them were sleeping. This is the problem of Africa. People who are president before my mother was born. My mother is dead, they are still president. I was a child when Buhari became a president. Buhari is still the president. I'm youth of my mates, youth that are the same age with me, and say, no, let's vote for Buhari, because they are not normal. They have brain. Mendola or Blankata, how will I put it in grammar? Let me suspend so that I will not kill them this night. Their brain is not working. Obasanjo very old. If you see Obasanjo now, he can't shit properly in the toilet. He has to eat pepper, like one bag of pepper. So when he goes to the toilet, he just banda. His bumper will start sandblasting everywhere, because he's old. When Jubri finish, Obasanjo will come for next tenure. It's not only in Nigeria. This is exactly what colonial master want. As far as these lunatic elders continue to be in power, when they come, they want to discuss about economic status. You now begin to see them, they are sleeping. And then after some time, you touch them. It's like some people who go to church and be sleeping. When you now touch them, they will begin to chop their mouth as if they are speaking in tongue, as if they were in the spirit. They are not in the spirit. Now sleep carry them inside church. This is how your ministers are. They are old and they are weak. They're supposed to spend more time sleeping, but because of greed, they want to remain in power. Where you are hearing Buhari next level. Buhari is old. He is supposed to be, there is something they call Oko. He's supposed to go and be smoking Igbo inside a cattle farm, cattle ranch in Daura. So useless people are saying, no, he has to be next president, including Atiku. The youth are the future of tomorrow, the next generation. Where are the youth? Do you know the youth president of my village is 67 years old? 67 years old is the youth. And he will remain youth till he gets to 90 years. And they are mad people. And now when we talk about our supreme leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, do not envy him. Go and deal with it. Come and do what he has done. We will follow you. And of course, by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Onyibe. George Onyibe is from Abo. Abo is in Delta State. Delta State is Biafra land. Adia Mama. Don't let anybody deceive you. Do not allow them to deceive you. But we are here for one thing, to ensure the total liberation of the sovereign state of Biafra, that as it was in the beginning, it shall also be that way till the end. So if anybody is telling you, and what are they? Don't worry, don't worry. I will not proceed until I acknowledge the Almighty Creator, Chukwu Kikabiama himself. For he is the one who sits in heaven and presides over the affair of man. He has set our foot upon this path that we must follow. For our help do not come from the hills nor from the mountain, but our helps come from he who made the heavens and the earth. For he has promised to keep us from all evil. He who made our life, his name is Chukwokika Biama. He is our guide in matter both great and small, in wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. He remains the primordial influence that drives us. Deal with it. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, ịmana n'eziokwu n'ịmara mma e, ịhụnanya ịnịna gị, obiọma gị ujuru anya dadi o, ịmana enwe gị mgbanwe o, ọ dị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alpha na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na ịdị mma o. Without wasting much of our time, our topic this evening, as our culture and manner has always been, is categories of the army that stand against us as Biafran. Some persons don't know we are in a war situation already. Many politicians in time past, many military generals in time past, the government of the day of the zoo called Nigeria in time past had the privilege of reconditioning the people of the zoo called Nigeria. And they say nothing will happen, nothing will happen. Nigeria remain indivisible. The divisible and the unity of Nigeria is innegotiable. They have been speaking this grammar even before I was born. But this time we will make them understand that grammar has metamorphosed. Many of you don't know that grammar advanced. You don't know. Why do you think they now have advanced learner dictionary? It is because somewhere along the line, grammar actually metamorphosed. Grammar now have senior brother. Grammar have senior brother, for your information. And so those people who are saying you still using the same grammar you used in 1960, telling me the unity of Nigeria is not negotiable. There is a bigger grammar for negotiation. Go and ask Theresa May. Go and ask French people, they will miss it together. If they don't see name to give, and they go miss French and Greek and Britain, and they miss all of them. If you come out of Brakata become a volcanical name for them. Don't let anybody deceive you. That is old grammar. Change it. Because the unity of the zoo called Nigeria is not just negotiable. We are not here to negotiate. We are here to make sure that when we are done with Nigeria, if you call that name Nigeria, everybody will stone you. People, they will mob you immediately. They don't worry. It's just starting. You see, you dealt with the name Biafran, that even Biafrans are afraid to mention their name. You call somebody Biafra in the public, he say, no, I no be Biafra, I no be Biafra. Because he or she don't know what is going to happen next. When we are done with you as a Nigerian, in the nearest future, you say you are in Nigeria, people will mob you. That name is curse. And so will all the people who create that name, who forge that name, so shall they be cursed. No wonder terrorist Luga didn't have a child. No wonder prostitute Flora Shaw did not have any child to answer their name. Because God knows that their children will not survive what will happen to them. Their lineage will not survive, but their atrocity has gone beyond comprehension. That is why their lineage has to be cut off. Your own will not be an exception. So we are not in a hurry. When we are done with you, our leader Mazen and the Kanu say Nigeria will bleed, not blood. You make us bleed blood on daily basis. You will bleed with shame and you will bleed with disgrace. And so will be the fate of those who are jumping up and down. Yeah, we are one Nigeria. They know the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable. It cannot be negotiated. Who said so? Who said so? And then when they come on TV, they now say, we the people of Nigeria. Who are the people, we the people of Nigeria? Who exactly are the people of Nigeria? But our people do not understand. I want to make you understand that the war has already begun. But it's in different categories. It is in different categories. And most of you do not know. In Abonema, the people are fleeing. In River State. Abonema people have run out. Why did they run out? Maybe 2 or 3 soldiers were killed. Who killed them? Nobody knows. 2 or 3 soldiers were killed. I'm not too sure of the number of Nigerian terrorist soldiers that were killed. Who killed them? Nobody knows. How did they die? Nobody knows. But the people of Abonema, and so are other Biafran people, understand that the Nigerian terrorist soldier will not ask how did they die. There will be no investigation, neither from the police terrorists, neither from the DSS terrorists, neither from the EFCC terrorists, all the security terrorists in Nigeria agency, Miati Allah and Boko Haram. They will never ask how did these people die. They will unleash hell on that community. So even before they come, people of Abonema has run out. The question, I thought they were one Nigeria. Understand what we are doing here. We are fighting for our right. The war has started already, but you don't know. Now, 2 or 3 soldiers died. They have not investigated what killed them. All the people in Abonema has run away. But let's study. Let's look at the scenario. Let's study it closely. There is no robbery in Biafra land without them being aided by army, police, or any other terrorist group. No robbery. If you see anybody who go to rob in Biafra land without the support of the military or the police, that person is not going to come back. Invariably, what I'm saying is that every robbery incident that takes place in Biafra, they settle the army and the police. And so if they settle the army and the police, who are the robbers? You now see that the armed robber and the Nigerian military police, all of them work in collaboration. I have been robbed many times. I remember there was a time I was going to Anambra, but I was fooling through Imo State. And along the line between Umwapu, before you get to Imo State, I was robbed. The vehicle, the commuter transit I was in was robbed. We were about 18 passengers inside it. And I remember that day I was holding about 300 and something thousand. I was actually working for a man from Ifitedunu in Anambra State. He gave me the money to go and buy material for the church we intend to renovate for Thanksgiving. And all of a sudden, I noticed the driver diverted to another corner. And I was wondering, the road, this lane is good. Why will he divert to the bad road? I said, okay, maybe there is emergency at the front. I kept quiet and I was observant. And in less than 3 minutes, we saw about 7 men standing in front of the road with very fine chakakula. That kind of gun they buy for their vigilante. The driver might brake and he put the motor on reverse immediately and starts reversing. Before he could reverse like one pole, another 7 came out from behind with proper chakabula. I was just observing. We was like, hey, Jesus, blood of Jesus. Hey, blood of Mary. Oh, blood of Holy Ghost. Hey, my mama or my papa. I was just observing. I was studying the driver. I was studying the conductor. I knew they have hand in what is happening. I just brought out the money in my pocket, tied very well with my wallet, keep 700 in my pocket, hold my phone at the hand, and the driver just stopped and jumped down and lie down. They didn't ask us to lie down, so why is he lying down? So all of us jumped down from the motor and lie down. As we were lying down, me, I lie very close to the bush, throw my money inside the bush, leave only my phone and 700 naira. These people started searching us. After giving us thorough searching, they saw 700 in my pocket and they saw my phone. They took my phone. That was then. And the 700 naira. He didn't know that the real money I was holding is inside the bush already with my passport. And immediately they finished robbing us. Police that will be like 1 kilometer away started shooting. That is to tell the armed robber, run, oh, run, oh, we are coming to give account, run. Oh. The armed robber now run inside the bush. Police now come and act Van Damme. They finish acting Van Damme. Do you know what police did next? They brought out list. I said, all of you, come and tell us what they steal from you. Why is police asking me what they took from me? If he's not going to take me to the police to write statement, he is asking me what did they take from you so that they will know how to charge and do kill and divide when they get to their headquarters, because they know where they meet. And when they come to me, they say, you, what did they take from you? I say 700,000. So that they will go and begin to fight themselves. Because police will take the quotation they have collected from us and go to those their bodies sent to rob. Maybe they are even policeman. And they not say, yes, no lie, we ask them, one man, you know, take 700,000. Then I know say them go don't kill themselves that day. Because they take 700 naira from you. I can't add and 70, make him become 700,000. Make the money let them share. And maybe now they have problem because of this information I've given to them. They begin to fight themselves. They kill themselves. They will say it's the community. Don't you know that armed robber in Biafra land now carry POS everywhere they go? In between two checking points, you will see armed robber with POS. Yet police will not do anything. But after they finish robbing you, Nigerian police and army will now rush down, claim Fandan or commando, and only ask you, what did they take from you? To enable them know how they are going to divide the spoil of robbery. So when you say an armed man died in Aboloma, the first thing you need to do is find out what happened. But even before the Nigerian terrorist army could do that, the people has run away. Why are they running? They are running because nobody is pursuing them. That does not mean they are evil. They are running because if they don't run, the Boko Haram army that come to league election, they have not gone. They will kill all of them. Now you see the war have started. Abonema, on a good morning, on a good morning, others way never reach their turn. On a good evening, because after evening and on a good night, on a go see on our own good morning. Make all of on they sleep. We are in war already. You must understand the categories of war we are fighting. Don't let anybody deceive you. Nigerian army are criminals, they are robbers. Nigerian police are criminals, they are robbers, inclusive of DSS and others. Don't let them deceive you. I can go on and on and on and tell you my experience with armed robbers that makes most of you to run away from Biafra land. You run to Yoruba and Hausa land thinking your land is not conducive. It is the Hausa and Yoruba that are turning our land into a theater of war. British government sponsored them. When you hear about any cultist group in Biafra land, British government sponsored them to cause dispute within every community, to enable them steal oil uninterrupted. Now, Abonema people have run out. Because if they don't run out, they will destroy Abonema. They will kill them the same way Odi was destroyed. A general or Obasanjo gave order that Odi should be turned to car park. And that order was carried out. But I begin to wonder on daily basis, why did Obasanjo not give order that Modakeke should be turned to a car park? And some useless people, maybe because they marry Yoruba, and they are not telling you, no, indivisible one Nigeria, irreversible one Nigeria. You people don't know. We are not in a hurry to divide one Nigeria, but Nigeria must be divided. When we are there with you. I noticed nobody answer Ifa Jonah. Ifa Jonah. The first black man to win a gold medalist in Olympic. Not one, not two at the same time. Very intelligent, brilliant young man. Whose name would have been written in the Guinness Book of Records. But do you know nobody bears his name? But at least his name, people just ignore his name. They don't identify with the name. But Nigeria, when we are done with Nigeria, if you mention the name Nigeria, somebody will die immediately. Do you know the name Biafra? Terrorize our, even without we holding AK-47. You want to kill Yoruba man very, very fast. Take Biafra flag and show them. They will just die immediately. Are we talking of Hausa? They will urinate in their cloth. The question is, what even makes them afraid when you call the name Biafra? I will not digress further. Emefiele is from Abo. He's the governor of Central Bank. They have removed him. Yes, Hausa Lamajiri must be in charge. You don't know that the war has started already. Oh. We are fighting this war on different categories. Number one is on the military. The military are fighting us. Biafrans, Nigerian military are fighting us. First of all, every Biafran who are serving in the Nigerian military are going to fight Boko Haram. Why the Boko Haram army in Nigerian military has sent down to Biafra land to rape our women, to aid and abet Boko Haram, Miati Allah, and give them every necessary support to be able to cause mayhem across the zoo called Nigeria. There is a war already. In the army, when we talk about the Nigerian military, you have the artillery, you have the air force, you have the navy. If you decide to follow on the ground, the artillery will be there to kill you and mesmerize you. If you say, I will follow the Air Force will be there to drag you down and mesmerize you. If you follow the river, the Hausa are there to drown you and mesmerize you. And now you see you are not going anywhere. They are not going anywhere. Under the same guise of military, you have the immigration. You have the custom. You have the police. All of them are there to make sure that Biafrans are completely oppressed. You come back, you go to Lagos, you clear your goods, because your village seaport, your town seaport will never be allowed to work. And then Atiku boys are there waiting for you. You now begin to settle them till you get home. Both police, both immigration, both custom, all of them are waiting for you. You will pay till you get to your father's door. You are not going anywhere. The war is already begun. That should be 1998. I think that was when I bought my second car. 1998. No, sorry. 1998, yes. And in 1998, I was going to buy a car, and people say, follow car dealers. I say, no, I'll go myself. I went to Lagos to buy a car, and after buying this car, I have the importation paper, I have the custom duty and the rest of them. I registered the vehicle there in Lagos. I have my registration and every document intact. And on that very fateful Saturday morning, I begin to drive home to my place. Because I have actually fulfilled the demands of the law if Nigerians ever know what is law. Confidently, like every other driver, I hit the road. The moment I crossed toll gate in Lagos, war started. No, this is not original custom paper. This is illegal original custom paper. Before I will get from Lagos to Ipob, which is about 4 hours, police has collected all the money in my pocket, even up to my ritual, even up to my handset. Police have collected everything from me. In fact, the last police checking point I met, because I don't have money, you know, I got angry. I said, what is the problem? Let's do the trouble now. Is it not my papers? They said, bring the paper now. And I brought out all the original document and I now give to them. Police took my original document and stood aside. They discussed among themselves like about 10 minutes. And one of them called me. He said, do you know you are very stupid? I said, what is it? He said, don't you know we can kill you now and take this vehicle? How can you give us original document? Now let me warn you. You don't have money. Now we know you don't have money. We are going to take your phone. That time the phone came out newly. A line is 45,000. The phone I was actually using is Alcatel. They took my phone and gave me my SIM card back. And they warned me, the policeman warned me seriously, don't show anybody this paper again. No. They will just kill you and carry this motor. Police is telling me that they will kill me and carry my motor. Why? Because they have access to the original document. I was glad to give them my phone. I'm talking about Nigerian police. If any of them is listening to the radio Biafra, I know I'm telling them the truth. I want to remind us that the war have restarted already in case you don't know. Stop fooling yourself. They now gave the particulars to me. And I drove maybe about 1 kilometer or 3 away from them. I parked. Because I don't have money to buy fuel. I can't do anything. From Lagos to Ipob, I traveled for 2 days because of Nigerian police. And somebody will tell me I'm in Nigeria. God will punish your father and your mother if you tell me I'm in Nigeria. And when I got to that point, I parked. A man waved me. That was why I parked. He said, he's going to my direction. He don't have money. I said, boy, fuel don't finish for my motor. Look at my encounter. The man said, sorry. Okay, don't worry, I will help you. So, first of all, the man was having about 200 naira then. We went to where they sell pure water. Buy 200 naira bag of pure water. Of course, bag of pure water was like 30 naira. We loaded it inside the car. And we started going. He said, tell them we are distributing pure water. So we have to pick 1 or 2 passengers, telling everybody that we are distributing pure water till we get to Ipob. That was how I got home. Without God sending that man who is an angel. Maybe I will sell spare tire. I will sell some tire to settle police before I get to Ipob from Lagos. Mad one Nigeria, useless one Nigeria, hopeless one Nigeria. And Biafrans don't know the war have started already. So when you talk about militarily, you see they are fighting us already. When you talk about the judicial, they can speak grammar. Do you know I curtail myself not to speak grammar? I bring myself to the level where everybody will understand. Because at the end of the day, all the grammatation, what did he give you? When Jubri removed Onega, people, lawyers, I can play some of their clip. They were yapping. We are going to show the world that the Zumbazu of the Zubarskiti of the law can never be overemphasized because the analysis of the law has actually decreed that the lawyers have the Yoshi. After all the back end, what did they do? Onega still remains suspended. If Onega talk, EFCC, police bulldog will come after him. Where are the grammar? The president is on rampage. He's rampaging and rampaging anybody. Everybody have to call him on order so that he will not rampaging the rampagers, because the constitution of the bylaw must not be rigid and it must not be constitutionary and confederation, because the numericies of the policies of the anarchistic and the anamaristic have to be amended and according to the constitution. Onega remains suspended. Fulani man has talked. The Fulani man, Sharia law lawyer, is waiting for all of you. Go there and speak grammar. When you finish speaking all the grammar, he will not tell you, Allah Akbar. You continue speaking the grammar, AK-47 will visit you. You don't know the war has already started. Judicial system. Judicial. Oh. Don't call it judicial. Call it Sharia law system. Did they not try to use Sharia law on Mazen Nandekano, our supreme leader, and all of you were yapping, and then let him face the law? You don't know that it was the fate of the Biafran people that were on trial when our leader Mazen Nandekano was on trial. You don't know. Now you know. Or now you must face that Sharia law. That Sharia lawyer is waiting for you. You must follow the Sharia law. As you enter, the way after judging you, they will tell you that according to Sharia law, for committing this crime, they will amputate you. Only God knows how many legs they will cut. You have two, they will cut 1.5. You have 2 hands, they will cut 1 1/4 till you are gone. Mad people. The war has already begun, in case you do not know. Before your very eye, before the very eye of the so-called judicial, you see a democratic president become a tyranny before you. He cruised Nigeria with a degree, and you tell me you are a lawyer, you want me to respect you. Sorry. When Buhari was in power in 1983, we don't hear, according to section 21 of Nigerian Constitution, as amended by the decree of section 14 in 1927, the law said that no, we don't hear that one. Once the one useless army man will no go school, just catch you now, he won't deal with you. He go tell you, according to the decree 27 of the Nigerian army, you have overspeed and you shall be given 24 kubuku. They will wipe you there very well. Put your family aside, wipe you properly. That is decree. That is the same thing the government of the day are doing. And some of you say, you don't know we are in a military situation. We are in a war zone already. You don't know there is a war. Don't worry. Abonima people will testify later. Many of them now, they squat for somebody's house. And you know what the Nigerian army are going to do? They are going to search every house in Abonima. They are going to rob and loot them. Nigerian army, one Nigeria. Yes, it is. It's one Nigeria. Britain will protect one Nigeria, because one Nigeria is the hope of Africa. One beautiful criminal Nigeria. Britain love criminal. If you want Britain to love you, please, you need to. You just need to become a robber. Just become armed robber, steal oil, and help the Britain government. Let them have it, and then they will love you in the ocean. We look at the next one. The next soldiers you are fighting. I'm telling you, the people you are fighting, you are engaged in a battle. I'm talking to Biafrans. Number 1 are the Nigerian military. Number 2 are the judicial system. Number 3, enemy. Categories of enemy we are fighting. The Bible says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we are wrestling against principality, against power, against wicked spirit in the heavenly places. He gave categories of the enemy you are fighting. And so tonight I say, you are not just wrestling against British government and colonial master. You are wrestling against Nigerian police. You are wrestling against Nigerian military. You are wrestling against Nigerian judiciary. You are wrestling against Nigerian Yoruba pastor. So many. Get ready. Yoruba pastors are the next soldiers colonizing our youth. Go to the campuses. Yoruba church have where they colonize our youth. Do you think that, have you never imagined why our people are so stupid worshiping Yoruba pastors? Because they go to the school to wait for them. You say, I'm a winner. You think when you say you are a winner, you are becoming a winner. Now when you graduate, you go no say you are a loser. That was one of my friend. Then I come and say, well, you know, he's from Ogoni actually. This my friend is from Ogoni. Because he's from Ogoni, he went to read petroleum engineering. And when we talked then, he said, you know, when I graduate, I'm going to Ogoni, I will work in oil company. You know, that is why I'm reading petrochemical. It's Ogoni. It's over 20 years now. This Ogoni brother has no job. Nonsense animal. They're deceiving you. No, they are deceiving you. I told him, I said, when you graduate, Piggy tell him, Mama, why your mouth so long? And Mama said, no worry, when you grow reach me, you go know. You will feel what we are feeling. You will know why we talk the way we talk. No, he said, I'm in the university. I know I'm a brilliant student. And when I graduate, of course, we know you are a brilliant student. And then when I graduate, I will work, I will have job. I will work. Yes, we know. Graduate first. No, graduate first. Outside they wait for you. Yoruba, they wait for you. The Yoruba pastor colonized our people young. They colonize our people young. Talk about Jesus Christ now. Yorubas that are Muslim will not attack you. It is your brother. The other one attend Anglican. Another one attend Catholic. The next one attend St. Bottles and Kaikai. Sekrafi and Sekrofi. Inside one house. Hey, hey. They don't break Biafran people. You don't know the war have started already. All those pastors you are seeing, their Bible is worse than AK-47. Most especially Yoruba pastor. Their Bible is worse than AK-47. They debrain you. Remove everything remaining in your brain. Make you pray for Holy Ghost to save you. How many roads did they tie in America through the prayer of the Holy Ghost? How many industries did they build in China or in Japan as a result of speaking in tongue? Now your pastors are now waking dead. And when the dead body rise up, if you don't give them fried rice or African salad, then we die back. And so when you are waking the dead as a Biafran pastor, know the mode, the code. Don't give them puff puff because they will die back again. When we are done with all of you, when we are done with you, when we have done, I'm not saying we are done with Africa. I'm not saying we are done with the British government. When we are done with the war, you will never tell lies again. Because you will know there is an eye watching you. The world don't start. Many people don't know. Mess, we will tell them the color of your mess. Yeah? Just mess, pollute. You will know that mess have color. We will tell you the veracity, the degree, and make I not speak grammar. Let me stop there. We want Biafra, and Biafra we must get. When we are done with Nigeria, it should be Nigeria. When somebody say, why Nigeria? I say, please don't look for my trouble. Don't look for my trouble. I beg you, I'm not in Nigeria. When we are done with you, Boko Haram, Fulani Hesme, you are jumping up and down, using Dangote trailer to bring. The trailer you bought with the resources you steal from our land. You want one Nigeria. Biafrans, I'm telling you the categories of war you are fighting. Yoruba pastors are among them. Number 3, the Nigerian saboteurs. The Yoruba pastors are there, and then you talk about the Nigerian saboteurs. People do not understand. I want you to study people. Anybody who want to curry influence now will insult Mazen Nandekano, insult IPOB, and then they will recognize them, they will give them money. God now talk to people in toilets. You know, as I was in my toilet, what were you doing in toilet? Were you relaxing in toilet or you were shitting? You will rephrase that grammar. I say, as I was shitting, my God is a dog. He loved to eat shit and he visited me. Because you want attention inside IPOB. And I don't know what we do. If you know how many people that have died because of Biafra, if you know how many widows Biafran has made, if you know how many widowers, if you know how many orphans, you will get out of the way. That fame you are looking for, we will make you famous. We will make you famous. but it's not going to be on your own terms. Saboteurs. 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 Small boy like me, if you see where then they analyze me, you know, go greet me. Judge Onibe did this, Judge Onibe did that, Judge Onibe did this, Judge Onibe. They don't even know me, they've never heard of me. But they contradict themselves. Let me tell you how worse they can be. There was a time, there was this our sister, she's late now, Chimobi for Waka Waka BIAFRA. And I don't know her, but she looks like a terrorist to me. She's a small girl, but was terrorizing everybody. When I mean terrorizing everybody, not in that manner of Nigeria. I mean she don't tolerate nonsense. You do nonsense, she gives you nonsense. Very small girl, a student of Oko Polytechnic. And when I saw the way she was subduing everybody, I said, no, let me know this girl. And I called her. I said, why did you give this order? She said to me, before you talk to me, make you know, so I don't take order from anybody. Or I start in case you won't give me order. I said, I no can't give you order. See the information you give. It's wrong information. You see, I be no now. I be no. Sorry. They now amend that situation. From there, I start loving that girl. And along the line, we start working together. And this saboteur start coming to me. Don't you know that this girl is a Mazuche girlfriend? You know some things we need to say it. So people will be wary of these saboteurs. Don't you know that Chimobi Okafor is Uchemefo girlfriend? I've not seen Uchemefo before. I don't know Uchemefo before. I only see him on Facebook, his picture on social media. And I know his voice. And I know our spirits are born together and united. But I begin to wonder. Now, Uchemefo is in London and he's friending Chimobi in Oku. How exactly do they make love? Okay, maybe it's his video chat. I kept quiet and I'm watching. And I got to a stage, I can't figure it out. And I said, okay, I now see that the name of Mazi Uche Mefo is Mazi Uche Okafor Mefo. And our late Waka Waka BIAFRA, her name is Sister Chimobi Okafor. I said, okay, Uche Mefo and Chimobi are related. No wonder Uche Mefo is always there for Chimobi. Okay, people didn't know. And I kept it to myself. And maybe 2 years later, Chimobi Okafor died. And I told Mazuche Mefo that Chimobi Okafor is dead. Mazuche Mefo say, do you know I don't even know how Chimobi look like? Because I have to forward Chimobi picture to Mazuche Mefo. Mazuche Mefo say, do you mean this is Chimobi? I says, he said, but this struggle is somehow. Of course, BIAFRA is a spirit. He said, do you know I don't even know how this girl look like? Please send me some of her picture. And he said, even you, Mazunibi, I don't even know how you look like. And I think that was the first time Mazuche Mefo knew how I look like. That is the level saboteurs can go to. They say, hey, our leader give us the fund. We did the defense fund is 20 million. We don't insult people. We are very, very communion. We are very communion in our Radio Buhari. In this Radio Buhari, we want Nigeria and Biafra to separate peacefully. Is that possible? More interested in castigating our supreme leader, Lord Mazen Nandekano, that they will ever address the stupid, hopeless, criminal entity called Nigeria, evil enclave called Nigeria. You're fighting with saboteurs for your information. They are everywhere. You must know them before they know you. The next categories of enemies you are fighting in this war already are the politicians. The politicians. Of course, it's not all of them, but majority of the politicians, we are fighting with them. Have you seen any of them come out to speak up and support anybody? Have you seen any of them? Only very handful of them. I'm not going to mention their name for their safety, because that is what is making all of them to be afraid. But we are fighting with our politicians already. We are fighting with our monarchs already. We are fighting with everybody that claims to be our leader in Biafra land. This thing where they look for Nagosiamo, for your information. Anybody can say what they want, but we will make sure that when the next story of Biafrans will be told, they will say Yoruba land was burnt down, Hausa Fulani Alamajiri land was burnt down, and then no Biafran exists on the face of the planet Earth because they decided to actually die instead of allowing Yoruba and Hausa to go free. And then at the end of the day, this breed will wipe out. and then we will be happy in our grief. But say our children can't talk story, they kill 20 million of us, they kill 30 million of us. Now allow you, we will not accept that. It will not happen. Another one will not happen. That is why we are taking time. We are appealing to the conscience of men and women of goodwill across the globe. Divide Nigeria because it's too late. Because migrants will flood the whole of Africa. Migrants will flood the whole of Europe. Migrants will flood this world. We will drink your river dry. Shebi, Muslims are raping your daughters in your very civilized country. And you can't do anything. We will bring our own initiative. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Adia mama. It has started already. Because you are not hearing the sound of AK-47 does not mean it has not started. At least an American can tell us what happened. Americans can give us the history of Widow's Maker. Do you know the first name for AK-47 was actually Widow's Maker? We have been pushed to the wall. And we have no other alternative than to bounce back. That is when they say it will boomerang. And finally, the last enemy we are going to fight. This enemy is known as self. We must conquer this enemy. We must destroy self. The greatest enemy that is holding Biafra restoration down is that of self. We go through challenges. I on Facebook platform, a brother wrote and said, many of us has lost our job. Many of us don't have home again. Many of us have been killed and we are suffering and nobody is caring for us. Tomorrow I will begin to mention their name. If you like, insult me, I must say it. If you are that person, God will punish you. You are a monkey, you are a baboon. You have been paid by Hausa Yoruba. We will treat you like Hausa Yoruba. Your mama no die, your papa no die, your brother no die. Now you they can't tell us people will die and people will no die. The point is that when IPOB give me 20 million, I won't tell you because I don't want you to share it with me. Because I did not tell you, does it mean IPOB did not help you? I don't want to mention your name. Better delete that post and package yourself. Because when hand touch you, you go know what you do yourself. You know, they are not happy. If you are working for Iruanya, tell us you are working with Iruanya now, you are with the Saboteur now. We'll give you your platform now. After all, you people are working hard to open your own Biafra in Biafra land. We are waiting for you. Under the leadership of, what is his name? I know how many people who died. But his father didn't die, mother didn't die. And now he's still trying to endanger the life of our people. To boost his own ego. You are stupid and you are hopeless. If you are part of the people writing that thing, people have lost their job, people have died. Have you actually seen them? Have you been with them? Or because one of your friend or you are in the media, one of your friend now have problem, you now think it is in your place to come and yap? We will deal with you. When we are done with you, a leper will be better than you. Don't near IPOB. There is a difference between you are crazy and you are mad. When somebody come out and tell you, are you mad or you are mad? The person have regard for you, he love you. He just want you to know that you are misbehaving. But when somebody tell you, you are crazy. Are you crazy? If you don't come out, then I'm about to go bust for your head. Are you crazy? The greatest enemy to fight and to conquer is self. Where is the Nayanwodo? They are mute. Where are restructure? They are mute. Where are militant? They are mute. Everybody is mute. All set, Yana. All set, Yana. Everybody now is smooth. Biafrans, the war has started already. Don't let anybody deceive you. Don't let anybody deceive you. Jesus say, the Bible say, for you wrestle not against flesh and blood, but you wrestle against principalities, you wrestle against power, you wrestle against wicked spirit in the heavenly places, you wrestle against Ajomo. Oh, ye Biafrans, have it at the back of your mind that you are not wrestling with flesh and blood. You are not wrestling with IPOB. You are not wrestling with Mazen and the Kano. Your wrestle is not with Mazuche Mefo. Your wrestle is with Hausa, Yoruba, Fulani, Saboteur, Nigerian army, Nigerian judicial, Nigerian politician. Your wrestle is with saboteurs and as well as yourself. We are Biafrans, we are not going anywhere. I'll be back in a minute.
Usher the bass. Don't break. Bumper. IPOB. 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 Yes, sir. I don't come again.
listeners of Biafra, in Biafra land, we run into Saguari way from our back province. Legend Rasta, Baba Chums.
Darling, please on the beat.
I see you, Jenny.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I will never be frustrated. I will never run away.
I will never run away.
I will always believe in the one the king that my father told me.
My father told me.
Oh, my Biafra is a beautiful place, and it's so good for the people to live.
Yeah.
No wonder people they are free, no more pressure here to see. If you like me, go follow me, go. I'm gonna show you many things you will like. Let's go inside the Biafra life.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth.
I wanna go. Plenty things I see make me wanna go. No matter what the people say, no matter what they do. Biafra is my land full of good people. No matter what they do to bring us back. Forward never, backward never. Let me hear you say freedom. Brother, let me hear you say freedom. Let me hear you say freedom. My sister, let me hear you say no, freedom. Oh, yeah.
See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See, I'm the daughter of the Most High. We are the children of the Most High. They are planning for our downfall, but the Most High is on our side. Gone are the days of misery. Truly, right now we are seeing victory. Hey, all I see is freedom. No matter what I do, we are gonna be free. Hey, I'm proud to be a Biafran, baby. I'm not ashamed to be a Biafran, baby. See me, I come from Biafra. See, I come from Biafra. I come from the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. See me, I come from Biafra. Oh, I am from Biafra. Yeah, I'm proud of the land of the rising sun. Is the land of my birth. I'm proud to be a Biafran.
Make way for them and there. You don't call them out to them and vampires. Make way for them. This original them and there. For Abba provides there. We gotta put respect to our leader, Martin Namekano. May you go together and bless and protect all Biafrans. We love Biafra. One love.
Daddy, please on the beat.
Yes, Biafra, once again, you are welcome. You must understand we are not here to entertain you. We are here telling you the naked truth that you might go back and tell your people to get ready. Then they make one announcement for Nigerian radio. They say, when NAFDAC about you, I know, no, the ignorant of the law is no excuse. Don't let anybody deceive you. The war has already begun. The war has already begun. Without IPOB tonight, Abonema would have been decimated and nobody will see anything. You know, you have to keep one Nigerian down. I beg you. Our lines are open at this moment. I must sincerely apologize. We have only one line this evening, but we will continue that. Of course, if you have my private WhatsApp line, you are free to call in there. I will accept you. At least for the time being, it's not going to continue like that. But the lines that you have to call now is 081-221-52971. The only line available tonight is 081-221-52971. I repeat again, 081-221-52971. I repeat again, 081-221-52971. And of course, it's a live broadcast. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, can you hear me? Of course, maybe it should be a network problem or the caller is not listening, but we must continue. Our lines are open, and please, you are free to call in. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello,
Yes, good evening. Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
Okay, my name is Chinwendo Onoha. Hello, is it George? Okay, my name is Chinwendo Onoha. I'm calling you from the coordinator of Mugube.
Of course, some people will call you, they are listening to your radio. I've asked you to go ahead that the world is listening. Stop listening to your radio. Don't let anybody, or rather don't deceive yourself, because you're listening to your radio trying to flow with me. It's not going to work. We are operating on different time frame. Can you hear me? Call on my personal WhatsApp. Can you hear
for
me?
what you are doing, my brother?
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Just keep it on. Never relent. Don't go back. I would like you to speak
Nigeria,
more
go back to Nigeria,
on this message of boycotting everything that comes from the north and Nigeria.
Should I go back to Yoruba land? You are not
cow,
listening to me.
whatever thing they think they can produce, we need to boycott them and focus on our own. This is the only way we can withstand this war. Israel, as I'm talking to you, can withstand war even in the next 10 years because they have that food sufficiency. But back home, we don't have anything. Our land is decimated and our people are not waking up to the challenges of the day. So we need to wake up, speak more to the conscience of our people back home. I understand what is going on, what the situation is all about. People keep on patronizing this guy. There is no way we can patronize the enemy. The enemy doesn't need you, they don't love you. The best way is for us to boycott everything that comes from their land. Our people wouldn't die. We will not die if we stop eating their onions, stop eating anything. We will stop buying, especially this cow meat. How can they be killing your people because of cow meat and you go back to buy the cow meat to eat? It's so appalling. For myself, I don't eat anything chicken. I'm not even interested in so much meat. But I push my head, I make my way, I make my day, I survive it. Our people need to wake up to these challenges, please. I recognize your efforts in the struggle of BIAFRA freedom. I don't want to speak so much, I don't want to take so much of other people's time, but keep the fire burning. I'm with you. Every now and then my radio is on my ears, I'm hearing everything. So I will stop over here and let other people talk. Go on, my brother. I'm so happy for what you are doing.
Thank you, and God bless you. Our destination is going home. We are going home. We are not going anywhere. And now, there is stages. Many people, when you look at war, they are waiting till they begin to hear the sound of AK-47, the sound of grenade. But it's sounding already. The social media, the Nigerian media will not tell you because they are systematically suffocating us. But no, it has already begun. Tell your people. These are the categories of enemy that we are fighting. Go and read your Bible. He said, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against first principality. Who are the principality? Then second, the power. Who are the power? Then he now talk about the rulers of the dark ages, the darkness of this world. Who are they? So as a believer, you will know that you are not just fighting principality, you are also fighting with power, you are also fighting with wicked spirit in the heavenly places. As a Biafran, you are fighting with British government, you are fighting with Hausa Yoruba, you are fighting with Yoruba pastor, you are fighting with Nigerian military, you are fighting with saboteur, and you are fighting with yourself. Don't let anybody deceive you. Call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
Good evening, Mazo.
Good evening, go ahead please, the world is listening.
I'm Chidabra. I'm coming from Enugu. Enugu is in Amambala province. Thanks, Bro. I want to thank you for the good work that you have been doing for the indigenous people of Biafra. Ipob, Ipob worldwide. And I also thank our great leader, Martin Nandikan, and his deputy, Uche Mafai. Same as you could carry and continue to bless you people. I followed up your program on all everything that you have been saying on radio. It has been an interesting one. But I want our people to wake up and realize what we are facing. This Biafran issue that we are pursuing is not easy. It's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. Both we are fighting physical war, spiritual war, many things. Which is this affair of Biafra. It has not been an easy time because I know what our director will be passing through. But it's only for those that can understand, we understand. But not everybody that understands what we have been passing through every day. Because there are many lots of wars. The Fulani, they are doing their own stuff. The police, the army, and other agencies, they are just working every day to make sure that this Biafran of Waiting does not come. Even the world, join all together, they are just joining. They don't want this Biafran of Waiting to be something that will be assured. But the only thing that I know that Chukwu Kabiama, he has called us on this struggle. That is the only thing. That is our hope. We are our hope line. Because you know that Chukwu Kabiama can do everything that he wants to do for his people. Because we are his people, we are his heritage, and we are his chosen people. That is why no matter what what the world are doing, that is where I put my trust. When we were that Chukwu Kabiama, we will protect his people. Chukwu Kabiama will deliver his people, unlike he delivered our forefathers in the land of Mitzrayim. So we deliver this very generation. I really appreciate you. Continue the good work. The heaven knows that you are doing the good work of Chukwu Kabiama, and Chukwu Kabiama will continue to bless you, and bless all the principal officers and our leader, Grace Shalom.
Shalom and God bless you. Yes, caller on my personal WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, good evening, Master George. My name is Oge Friday. I'm calling from Abakaliki province of Biafra land. My boss, I really hail you and appreciate your doggedness in the struggle to restore Biafra, the kingdom of God on earth. It is a very good and wonderful one, and we give you kudos for the work you are doing for our people. And I swear to all our comrades who are working very hard day in, day out to make sure that Biafra is being restored in the surface of earth. Our leader Mazi Namdekano and our deputy leader Mazi Uchemefo, they are working hard, they are working assiduously in making sure that Biafra is restored. Quite unfortunate, many of our people are very ignorant of what is to come or perhaps what is happening. I pity for them because they are very, very ignorant and they are cowards. How I wish they will learn, how I wish they will wake up, how I wish they will rise up, how I wish they will open up their understanding, how I wish they will know what is to come and then do the needful. IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, led by Mazi Namdekano, has been working hard seriously to save the millions of our people from this collapse or perhaps from this destruction. But many of our people are playing game over it. Many of our people are playing ignorance of it because of one or two things that the enemies are presenting to them, not knowing that all that glitters are not gold. It will be foolish of you, any Biafran that is hearing the voice of Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Uchemefo, Mazi George Onyibe, and the rest of all that are doing well in the media and the rest of it, making sure that Biafra is restored. And in the end, you play ignorance of it. The blood of the people that are being lost in the quest to restore Biafra will also be on your head. Our people have played the game of ignorance for a very, very long time. And it is high time you wake up from your slumber. It is high time you wake up from your sleep. Nigeria cannot work for you and I. We have a home. That our home is Biafra. If we do not fight to restore it, of course, nobody is going to do it for us. and the Hausa Fulanis, they are not interested in whatever thing you are doing. They have already sealed up their mind. The language they hear is the language of destruction, and they are ready to do it. They are ready to unleash the mayhem on our people. But there is only one thing that we are going to do. It is said, Nnamdi Kanu is out, IPOB is there to fight for the well-being of our people, to restore, okay, to make sure that our land is being restored. And many of you are playing foolishness and ignorance of it. You know what you are supposed to do. Go and find the nearest IPOB family where you are to join. Be part of what we are doing. Be part of this agitation. You are not going to regret it.
Thank
To
you
all
very
our
much.
brethren who are out there, to all our brethren who are in the field working hard, I will encourage you. I will tell you to work hard. Keep keeping on. The
Thank
freedom
you.
is very close. The freedom is very near. Don't be tired. Don't be tired.
Thank you, and
Or
God
they're
bless
easy.
you. It is
A good
well.
thing doesn't come easy. Thank you very much. And
Thank you.
Chukwuabiama bless you.
And
My
you
boss,
too.
George Onyibe, keep
See,
keeping on. Chukwuabiama will definitely bless you
we
for the
are
good work you're
together.
doing for our people.
We are together.
Thank you very much.
Yes. Call on the line. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Go ahead,
Good evening,
please.
sir, Mr. George Onyibe.
Good evening, Adadino Rama. Go ahead, please.
My name is Chukwu Glory. I'm from Delta State, from Abo.
Hey, Onyabo, Yanu Abo, Webo, Yanu Abo. Gwa me Yanu Abo. Mba, ekuli hiole. Yanu, Iteku bilo amale. Oya, go, jeme, apopale ni miuzo. Ha, Onyabo.
Okay, for our people, can give from Chukwu Glory, because and you and your men in Europe, been Italy, we have been suffering. We're respecting Nigerian citizens for one day Italy been. So that is why we stood on our stand to make sure that BIAFRA will come. And with support of you people, everything, any seconds, and not just Nnamdi Kanu, no year order. So this time around, we don't need to sleep or to be eating 3 square meals a day. We need to focus, according to you, brother. We need to focus and be strong. We are great warriors. We are great warriors. We are not afraid of anybody. So we are waiting for our leader. My brother. God will continue to be strengthening you.
You make a.
Brother.
Yes, sir.
The Lord is your strength. So, yes. At least I'll find out all this why. And you on the abo he care. So I thank God Osoloboya will play George Onyibe. Think he's standing in the abo, we are support of you. Our brother say Italy be my city with me. And we coordinate you, I go about BIAFRA and they are corresponding to that. So when the time is learning, we are support of BIAFRA. Whether do or die, we are ready. I can send in Kele, our leader Nnamdi Kanu. May days belong, and our ancestors will continue to protect him.
He said,
brother.
He said, Chukuya no ini, our relenke date number in Dongwa. Ndo Chukuya no. Osoka mwebe no nunya ubuhabo. Yamani you ubunya boy buzola boy bini.
Really?
You onye ya hajira som no kironi hajira som. You ubunya boy buzo for radio BIAFRA okarene ma. Okarene ma. Elenka abo kenobia, lidumu abo kenobia.
Onye tell not onye ekoma.
Ekoma luteromo. Yeah. Mewa wonyu to wiri lonyu munede.
Okay. Because I cannot tell you we're not doing because of the Boko Haram. I lead the zoo.
Were able to think Kenya kere which one were we really can in Kenya money here many. Urugodo kwa no
that is why we preach we need to wake up. Okay, when you fight for our rights, brother, we have to fight and defend our land. Our fathers have died because of these people. We cannot sleep and just look at them any longer. Enough is enough, brother. Africa take all this bullshit, brother. We can't take it.
Exactly. Wamania, where is you? Chukuka do and Tushi. Thank you very much, my sister.
Okay, if you take a command, the reason why I'm saying them that work, but we are small but mighty.
Wakamane no. Anyare ne small. We see what I say no kwe make kerebu achi meba. Wamane.
Brother.
Wamane muna ni we men here enye kwesiri men ni wakamane here mu wewe. I'm just very excited and happy to have you.
My brother.
So boy.
I don't know what you do, me.
So boy.
I want you to make me BIAFRA can be an answer to the boy.
He said. Not in name, ma. No one.
He said.
All right.
He said, bye-bye, sir.
All right.
Okay, bye-bye.
Good night from
One
here.
love.
One love, my sister. Yes, caller on my personal WhatsApp, your name and where are you calling from? Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Good evening to you, Master George.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening.
I can get it.
You are so much distracted there.
I'm scholar.
If you can hear me, go ahead. I think we can continue with that call. Yes, caller on the line. Yes, we lost that caller. Can you hear me, caller on the line? Caller on the line, can you hear me? We must continue, of course. When you call Radio Biafra Extra, try and remain focused. I know there are a lot of distraction along on your own side, but try and remain focused. Our people must understand we are fighting this war. We are fighting this war on a different level. We are fighting this war on a different level. We are fighting this war on a different level. It has already begun. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, Master, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
This is Mr. from Waba, a native of Abakaleke, Ipob province, but I'm speaking right away from another state, Oka. No, Master, please, have been looking for me from getting an IPOD family in Oka, but all this while I couldn't get anyone. If you can help me locate anyone, please, I will admire that. You hear me?
Yes, you have to send me text message on this line and I will respond to you.
All right. I will appreciate that. I pray the good Lord continue to sustain people for your efforts.
Thank you,
sir.
and God bless you. We must continue. Okay. Thank you, my brother. We are friends all over the world. You must get ready. You must be prepared. We are going home. You see, Hausas are everywhere. They know how they do their thing. Bonema would have been leveled down today without IPOB, but you wouldn't know. But very soon you will know. Call on the line your name and where are you calling from. Call on the line, can you hear me? Of course, Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. We must continue. Our lines are open, of course. We have just one line going on, but we are going home. Don't let anybody deceive you. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello.
Go ahead, please, and try and speak louder.
And there was good evening, and God bless you.
Good evening, my brother.
Hello. I'm Bujido. Ana m akpọ esi m aba na-akpọ. Ana m ekene gị. Ị na-anụtụ m na-ekwu George onye Igbo?
Ana m anụ gawa n'iru nwa Chineke.
Oke, ndewo nnụ. Ana m akpọ gị ka m kene gị n'ife niile ọrụ ọma niile Chineke dị unu n'ahụ. Kenwa, Maazị Uche Mefọ, na onye isi anyị bụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Ana m asị unu ka Chukwu oke gọzie unu ruo mgbe ebighị ebi. ọzọkwa ana m arịọ gị biko na redio anaghị agaru na be anyị na-arọ ndị izu ọgụ esi na-arọ ndị izu ọgụ anyị adịghị enweta redio na-arọ ndị izu ọgụ ndị ọzọkwa ndị Cross River ndị dịka Obudu anaghị enweta ya na ndị Obonuku ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-adị possible ndị Obonuku anyị nwere a lot of youth there ha chọrọ ka ha na-enweta redio Biafra ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ike nyere anyị aka arọ ndị izu ọgụ dị n'Imo steeti that is Olu province ọ bụrụ na ha nwee ike na-enweta redio anyị ga-enwe ike ime good mobilization there. Then ofu ndị otu anyị nọ na distin ife na-akpọ ya Obudu and Obonuku local government ha na-enweta ya ndị ahụ ga-enwe ike ghọta ihe anyị na-ekwu ọtụtụ n'ime ha aghọtabeghị ihe a na-ekwu ebe ahụ ndị Ogoja na-enweta mana ndị ebe ahụ anaghị enweta mana ha dị close to Ogoja biko ị ga-enyere m aka rụọ nke a ọzọkwa a ma arịọ ka a mara otu a ga-esi gwa ndị isi anyị ka ha ghọta na ihe niile gbasara anyị bụ otu anyị ekwesịzighị na-anụ ọgụ na-azọ ọchịchị na-azọ onye a chọrọ pozishọn onye achọ pozishọn a anyị were na-enye nwaanyị nso aga m achọ ọ bụrụ na ọ ga-adị pọsịbụl mgbe ọnụ ga na-enwe nzukọ ndị isi IPOB gwa ha na ndị ọzọ ka ndị ụmụ okorobịa anyị ụmụ agbọghọbịa anyị ndị agha na anyị niile bụkwana ndị IPOB n'otu ụzọ ahụ ka anyị na-achụ otu ihe ahụ ka anyị na-achọ ka anyị nweta biko ịghọtara ihe m kwuru ugbu a.
Yes, thank you very much.
Biko,
thank you, and those your requests are being considered and they shall be done. Ndewo. Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes. Caller on my personal WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Connect.
Go ahead, please.
Yes, Mazan, good evening, sir.
Good evening, my brother.
I'm calling from India, Mukuro Precious. Yeah, please, am I allowed to speak my dialect?
Of course, go ahead.
India, go. Nwekile no. Ebolonre no puhane. Oge role. Ona no gwana ndi ogbu ndi Kenya. Wegbo ogbu ebujene. Achọ na okwu nke ibuzo. Wela chenyoku, wela choyi. Ebono tehin nora. Eke fonle no puha. Na elo ihe nke mgbohuni. Agbodore ma ebiricha ndore ma. Oslobe ya du mazina ne kalolo chimefo. Ya du muzi George Ibe. Efan sugo ko biama. Ise. Okay, bye. Lojo homa.
Ndo ogwe ihe chọ na gwenyi. Nso ogwe ihe chọ na gwenyi.
Sekelo no yes o.
Ndo chukwu ya no yini. Omego ya kpọ mu na enyi le chane.
No lukema.
Kpọ mu na enyi le chane. Kpọ ndị abọ le chane gwa wewe kwado ime ni ije na enyi je ko onwe no gwenyi ki ha azụ.
Nwa agwa
Ndo.
Nwa agwa ndị hụ ikweri ni.
Wekweri wa mani emeke ndo. Chukwu no.
Nwa agwa ọzọ amụza ye.
Thank you very much. We must continue. Yes, call on the line, your name and where are you calling from?
George Onipe.
Yes, good evening, my brother. Go ahead, please.
Ifeanyi Okorioji, akwụkwọ na ndị Izọgụ. Asị m ka m kelee unu n'ihe ọma ndị unu na-eme. Iji okwu unu niile, n'okwu ọnụ unu niile, wee na-asị ka Chukwu bịa maka ọ gbaa unu ume ma nye unu strength unu ga-eji wee gaa ije a wee garuo na njedebe. Maazị George Onyibe aha Ifeanyị Ọjị Ifeanyị Okorie Ọjị ahụ m onye arụ ndị Izọg. Ana m ekene unu n'ọrụ niile unu na-arụ. Ebi m n'Aba wee na-asị ka Chukwu oke abịa ama gbaa unu ume ma gosi unu ụzọ unu ga-esi wee gagichi igichi a niile wee jerue na njedebe. Ọzọ dịka ịbịa o nwere obere alụ m chọrọ ịtụta n'ime dịka a na-ekwu ihe a some of ụmụnne anyị ndị chọọchị ndị Yoruba uchichagwuru ntị ha amaghị ihe a na-ji akọ ha amaghị ihe a na-eme ọ na-eche n'isi onwe ha nọọ onwe otu ije asị wee bido ma ọtụ ahịa emegide dọta na a ga-anụ ọgụ ọ pụtara na ndị Hausa na Yoruba pụta ha jụ hello ọwapụta ahụ ndị Hausa pụta jụọ sị kedu ndị kwenyere na nke ha ndị a ga-asa ide ndị a ga-asa ide ọwụọ hello so ọ pụtara n'ọnwa otu ihe a si edọta dat na anyị ga-anụrịta ihe a n'ọgụ ndị Hausa ọ ga-abịaju ha kedu ndị kwenye na Naịjirịa ka ndị kwenye na Biafra ekewa ya sị ndị a ga-echa ọkwa orutu imi na orutu anya orutu ọnụ orutu ntị ọnwụ na-eji isi ọka wee kachisie ha ntị ana m anya ka Chineke ka Chukwu oke abịa ma gapụrịsị anya ka a soro anyị ghọta ihe anyị na-aga bikọs anya m nọ n'Aba wee hụ ntị m na ụmụ ihe niile anyị gakachicha ma Ebonyi steeti ma Owerri ma Ọka ma ihe ndị ọzọ niile ọ pụtara na anyị dara iberibe wee na-aga ihe niile ka o wee dịrị anyị niile na mma ha wee kpọchie ntị ha soro ife achụna na ndị otu ihe wee na-ere ụmụnne ha kọpụ na afọ so ana m ayọ Chukwu oke abịa ma ọ bịa nyere anyị aka jide ụmụnne anyị ndị a ekwensu na-akpọchisie na ntị ka akpọghị ka a kwụrụ ebe ibe ụmụnne ha kwụ na-asị ka ndị ọrụ Maazị Onyibe ekele dịrị Chukwu n'isi unu niile.
Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. We must continue. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good
Can
evening,
hear you, sir.
Efe. Go ahead, please. The
Yes,
word
sir.
is listening.
Yes. Yes. Good evening, fellow Biafrans. My name is Ife. I come from Orogun Delta, Biafra land. And my fellow Biafrans, say make I use this very medium to tell every one of us, say, God so love us. God so love us, the Biafrans. He love us so much. Now only us be the children when be say he create on this planet Earth. When be say he out there our body alone. He so much love us. He so much cherish us as a people. Now he called bless us bring the man's. He said anybody will be obey in law, when go follow in footsteps, when obey in command when they give us. He saying that person, none of those people will perish. Are you this medium to urge every one of us? Are you this medium not to tell every one of us? Say this particular junction where we dey, so this particular place where we don't reach for this very struggle. So now very sensitive part. No be the part when be say we walk on the jump, we walk on the do like say fear that they conquer us, or walk the shiver like say hey, oh, they don't kill us finish, oh, hey, oh, now so it won't happen pass people, Fulani don't come, oh, they don't come, oh, maybe they shiver. When they say we don't already the killing, we don't already there aware of the kidnapping, we don't already there aware of everything. No be saying no, it starts. It don't start all this time. Our African rep, he said they put toppings for inside water. He said the toppings, you know the complaints is there. He said when he said the water now, the water so they pour, they won't come out for inside the water. And now it comes shake. They say hey, water to water. What I use that program for this what I talk. I be say we already there. We win. He said he not get anywhere with because they're already they expired. Even the world knows the zoo don't they expired. They very, very do. And they use this video matter to urge every one of us. Not let any so they put fear for you, you know, because they focus to end. This one anyone said that in Nigeria, that Republic of Animals. We don't live like slave all this time. Not now. We walk out there in the age, we walk out there miss the track, or we walk out there we use pepper body or holiness or out of fear. Because some people don't know how this very fight with the fight, so they don't know how to be. They don't know how the strategy way that they use for this matter with how to be. They can use this thing to tell everyone about my people. Not everybody have the way the guy is saying, everyone will say it right and it is. This very election period, so it happens. So if we did very, very sensible enough, people will be very, very observant due to the spirit where we say God Almighty only said. We say bless us, bless every one of us. But we say the other people go say, not be waiting they talk when they go farm, not be they talk when they come back for farm. And they tell every one of you now, make you not let anybody come there for something. Because they go gaga, we not because they think well, we not because we go get satisfied, or because we go feel. No, we must use our own initiative. We want to use our own sense. We want to follow in spirit, not only physically, only to talk. To see they follow in spirit. They observe things on your own. They do your observation on your own. The only thing when you go always remember say now the people win, they always win. And you there with the people. You are not with the government, you are not with the government of the Zoo Republic, you're not there for any politician, you're there with your people. So you fear not. You fear not. You're supposed to get more confidence because now we be the indigenous people. Whosoever must go to the zoo, whosoever when they come in, come our land. They are all saying, make we put together. Those of us who there for Lagos, who there for country, we want to do public. Make we now they rethink and make we see how we go take put hands together. If I tell you now one thing, my people, this very moment, if we really come in one voice, those of us in coastal regions, if we really come in one voice, I promise you now we will not go stay under slavery for 24 hours. If we come in one voice, no word power, no word power, no man born of a woman, but you all of captive, even for 20 seconds, and they tell me the very truth. Not only in unity now will fit to conquer this very battle. So not be the one when you go sit down for Ugeli, you talk your own. You go sit down, you talk your own. You sit down for Bayelsa, you talk your own. You sit down for Port-Harcourt, you talk your own. You sit down for Igbo land, you talk your own. Not be with the overcome all these fights. The people will fit to overcome this fight in the trickle of time. We go be like waiting no happen. We go be like say we not fight war. People they agitate for many years. Now when we come in one voice to overthrow, to take what rightfully belongs to us. See people where they keep for Bayelsa State now. When they are born they call the place. They don't kill them now. No. They don't come and say, as it be like this now, the Bayelsa people now, they'll call the raise alarm. Bayelsa people now, they'll call the raise alarm. Okay, they don't kill people for Igbo land. Igbo people now will call the raise alarm. Igbo people no go the raise alarm. They don't kill people for Delta State. Only Delta people go the raise alarm. Only Delta people go the raise alarm. Why not come together? Say this killing for you. Whosoever place, wherever place, more come to unity. If the politician choose not to speak, if the people also go out not to speak, we the hidden gist now we be saying now we be the owner, now we be everything. When they even the now because of all the votes they put for power. Now we see send they go where they go. So where we not can get our say, no can speak against these very people. If we say we could look everything, they are minority, we are the majority. Why will not put this our this majority voice together? We the youth, women, men, old man, the handicap, all of us make we put hands together for this very matter. So and it's to they listen to that voice when they listen to, when they give you that direction, when don't lead you this far, keep to the listen to that voice, and you will see at the end, Biafra shall be restored through the leadership of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. God bless Biafra. God bless our supreme leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and God bless you, sir, Mazi George Onibe, for the good work we did do for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sister Ife, and God bless you. We are going home. People must understand we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against Hausa, Yoruba, British government, saboteurs. We wrestle against people who hate the progress of the Biafran people. Call on the line, can you hear me?
Hello, my brother, Mazi Onibe.
Yes, go ahead, please. The world is listening.
My name is Ifeanyi Ndubeze from Umukaga in the Himembano local government. Hello, my brother. What I'm hearing here now. Hello. Yes, as radio is not in our place in Himembano. Many things are happening there. Why? Because these politicians have already to claim all the IPOB member there. They are sending tests now that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is going to speak for tomorrow in Angara, Cathedral in Angara. I'm just crying now because of the radio. They don't have radio there. All these things now. The other day,
they say our leader is coming to speak in the cathedral in Angara. Which church is that? Is it St. Bottles and Kankai or Sakrafia?
I don't know. They send my coordinator sent the message here now.
Your
telling
coordinator?
Me that, yes, from my village. From my village. I'm calling from Abanao. Then he sent the call now and asked me, is it true that my leader is going to talk, address them in Cathedral in Angara? Yeah, no. That is not true.
Please send me the address, because I personally want to see another of our leader in Angara.
I don't know.
I won't come there. You know, the Bible says the angels of darkness, Satan continue to manifest himself as the angel of light.
Yes.
Now they cannot beat Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. They want to impersonate him.
The other day, coordinator of Imo State called some people from each zone in Imo State. They go to Owerri and the army kill them there. Some of members from my home, they never recover their body now. And the other people go that way. Only person who come back. I don't know.
You know what you have to do is, I need the name of these people. I need their data. You have this number, send me a text message, you are the coordinator. We have to have a proper documentation of our people who are being killed by Hausa, Yoruba, because they want Oye, they want one useless criminal entity called Nigeria. And British government is behind all these things. They want Oye. As I'm speaking to you now, go to all the coastal region in Biafra land, you will see mother ships, vessels that are stealing oil, unaccounted for, by the word power. When you hear them word power, you think they can survive without Biafra land. Word power, my foot. They are hiding from the truth. They will not hide, but there will be peace. Let them allow Biafrans to go. They can still be stealing this soil. Nobody will harass them. Go to the coastal region of Biafra land and they are stealing oil. There are many mother sheep. We don't know, heaven know where they are coming from. Doesn't mean the world cannot live without oil. Don't worry. Go ahead. I'll try and summarize.
Hello, my brother. The coordinator of Imo State, the name is Chindia.
I know him. I know Chindia.
Yes, Chindia. Now he sent all the
forget about where he sent them. I want to know the people that were killed by Nigerian army. Forget about where Chindia sent them. I know Chindia, and I know where they went to. And I want to know who killed them. Because the last time I checked, we are in Biafra land. Am I correct? Are you in Lagos?
No,
are you in Sokoto?
No.
Is Aba Fulani land?
No.
We have the right to go to anywhere we want. But if they kill us, they break the divine law. And they will pay dearly for it.
Permit me to speak in my language.
Speak your language. The world is listening.
Because ndo mokabe, nde nyimemba no. Ana makpo unu. Ogo anyị na-alụ awụsị ọgụ ụmụazị. Ndị niile nọ na Amerịka, ndị nke nọ na Amerịka, unu ka nkụ na Amerịka. Onwebe onye nọ n'olie. Ndị nke nọ na Italy, onwebe onye nọ n'olie. Biko, kwuo n'okwu, mee ka ndị be anyị nọ na village nwaanyị dị ha na-eme. Ịma, Mosob bụ side anyị ka o biri. That's why ha mere eji ha na-ala azụ. And then enwere form. Mazi enwere form e wetere na asị na form ahụ ifile a na-enye ndị IPOB nọ na village ifile etie passport asị na from INEC. I don't know. Ama m ụdị ihe dị ụta biko enwere ihe a ga-eme to send somebody there to go and ask that to change there. Ama ihe wụ the cause of that thing say emeghị ihe n'Imo State because of there is no radio there. That's why
you mean there are people who are blackmailing IPOB in Imo State?
Yes.
And they are filling form with 2 passports?
With 2 passports.
Send me a message after this very program. We will address their issue. We will address it.
That's in there. Send the all young would only send that form to fill. That's in there. Because of the organ noble the other yesterday before yesterday, I form na phone.
It is
no let's fill the form. Then I call another now some meeting yesterday now with passport. I don't go to the meeting. Today now Hannah was him now Nangana, Mazin Nam the College address. A man the Mazin Nam the College London or Lotta. I have from Kiganangana, no address. So my brother, because when I have a man I carry your bano, but that's a Ishalambano, a human bano. Okigwezon biko ka anyị ike na aghọta ha na-akọ because ha anaghịzi anything information a na-erutezi ntị.
Okay, don't worry my brother, your complaints have been noted and I must assure you that we will respond to it adequately. Thank you very much and God bless you. We must continue. The caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Can you hear me? The caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Evening. Go ahead.
On the verse of freedom. Okay, sir. I want to use this opportunity to thank you, Raja Jonibe, Mazi, I thank you indeed to the people of that. Afra. And for the good work you have been doing to our people too. This is to play Nandekano and it to me for so. The good girls my leading those boys to showing their TVC. Even in the church, they were busy showing their TVC. Now I want to use the opportunity to ask them now, this opportunity that I have now to ask them. How far about the PVC? What did the PVC do? What did the PVC done to you now? It's unfortunate that PVC could not be able to remove this Jubril from Sudan. Unfortunately, but don't be deceived, man, or by I'm a chief. The truth that why if they criminalize them, they call them terrorists, they call them kidnappers. Nothing good. If you go to Echela, nothing good you will see there. But it's a place where we have oil. We have one Hausa man, Danjuma, or whatever thing they call him. Yeah, he's controlling us.
Of course, that is
The whole of you were there.
Epileptic Network. Okay, we're losing that caller, but we must continue. We must continue. You must understand the categories of enemy we fight in this war, because it has already begun. To let anybody deceive you. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Hello.
Go ahead, please. The world is listening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, Mazionide.
Good evening.
My
Go
name
ahead.
is Ikechukwu. Ikechukwu is from Ubuluku. Ubuluku is an South local government of Delta State in Biafra land. Mazionide, I must thank you for the good work you're doing to our people. Hello, am I coming out clearly, sir?
Loud and clear, please go ahead.
Okay. I must thank you for the good work you're doing to our people. Ever since I started following you on this radio, I have tried to call, and I'm grateful that I am getting you for the very first time. Like I said, I'm from Delta State. I'm from Ubuluku in Anyocha South local government. Permit me to speak my language.
Kekime.
I'm fine. I had Mumma, my brother.
Go ahead, please. The listening.
Anyoma Queen. Ndị Obolo, ndị Ọgwashi ukwu, ndị Igbuzo, ndị Anyoma niile, mepụ nwanne ụlọ, afọ mbụ Ikechukwu, esimobulukwu bịa. Nye anyị kwu okwu eketani bụ maka Biafra. Ọ na-anụ ehụ ka Maazị Oyibe esi ekwu okwu ndị ala apịna onye agbọ ka ọ bụ, and agbọ na Ubulukwu bụ ofu nye. So nye maarị ụlọ bọọbụ n'ụlọ ụlọ, unu pụshani bọọbụ n'ụlọ ụlọ ka anyị tinye aka wee nụọ ọgụ na-ere maka na ike agwụga anyị. Ụmụ anyị adịghị enwechi ọnụ, ụmụ anyị ọgụ na-asọfa. Ịbịa na Delta steeti kịta na ya hụkwa anụgharị ọnwụ nke siwe na ọ bụ ogbolu si na ọ bụ APC wasị votu eni anyị votu si ọnwụ na-enye ahụ anyị ụmụ anyị jesi akwụkwọ anyị ga-ama enwechi ọnụ onye ọbụla na-agagharị n'ilo. So I say enough is enough. I put in Nigeria and I so in Biafra for your Bonapusha. I come again in area of Monday no abroad, Monday no Italy, Adama no all of them. Where no Pushani, I fight yan in this Biafra. Abiana and I on the Niger Delta, according to my uncle Mazolibe. Or to where walking, or where Babu, whatever, Niger Delta, Maza for you. Mazonibe. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Loud and clear, go ahead, please.
Mazonibe, I must tell you the truth. I am very angry and disappointed in our people. For example, they will tell you that we are Niger Delta. What kind of Niger Delta are they talking about, Mazonibe? I am from Ubuluku and my name is Ikechukwu Mazonibe. Ikechukwu is not an Igbo name. We are from
No. Ikechukwu, we have two types of Ikechukwu. One Ikechukwu is Niger Delta. The other Ikechukwu is Delta Niger. So choose one. I will suffer and God will punish them.
People has done us things that is unbearable. So I'm using this opportunity to talk to our people. Honestly, I am not happy that I'm not hearing the voice of Ubuluku people. And I want to plead to you, Mazonibe. I want if the opportunity can be given to me so that I'll be talking on the radio every time, so that my people will know that we are fighting for this Biafra. I want them to come out because the last time I traveled to my place, Mazonibe, I was shocked. I was thinking about Biafra.
Buluku. You have this number. Send. Can you hear me? You have this number. Send me text message. Obuluku Ozoboro. Onecholona Obio. Onechubo Ibodo. Onwani hiwe kagwenyi nu. Onwani hiwe kagwenyi. Anyocha wihe olewe pole. Nyongu hiwe kagwenyi. Anyamani ejuku. The platform is for Biafrans, please. Go ahead.
Yes, Mazoni Desa. You know, you just reminded me of something now. Do you know I was trying to conduct a research about Ubuluku. Do you know that Ubuluku we are part of Ozoboro? Do you know that we are Ozoboro and Ubuluku we are the same people? And our people don't know about this. Let me tell you what happened of recent to me and my father. As I'm talking to you currently, do you know my father is a hardcore APC man? Hardcore APC man. And I told him something. Yesterday I called him. He was just telling me, Buhari has won. I told him, Daddy, you're working for Buhari, but every time I keep sending you money, I will not send you money again. We are talking about Biafra. Instead of you the funny thing is that you don't even know more about Biafra. Mazoni, please, I will send you text message like you directed. I want my people to know about Biafra. This is high time we will come together as one family and fight for what belongs to us, because we must go. Me as a person, I am not a Nigeria. I am tired of this geological republic called Nigeria. I am tired. And to my people out there, if you're from Ubuluku, if you're from Abu, if you're from Ibuzo, if you're from Asaba,
Ndokwa Osimili. Ndokwa
Osimili, Anyocha, anywhere you're coming from. Mazoni, thank you so much. I don't know if you know that every time I tune to Radio Biafra, if I don't get Radio Biafra, maybe you're not on air, I'm not always happy. But anytime I'm hearing your voice, a man from Abo, I'm always excited. And I want to thank this our sister that called from Italy. Oh, may God bless that, my sister. That sister from Abo that called, when she was talking, I felt relief. I said, yes.
She has just won an award. Do you know this is the first Abo woman to call in Radio Biafra for over 1,000 years? I'm going to give her an award, seriously. I just hope she sent me text message.
Mazoni Day, she deserves an award. I'm so excited. When I heard her voice, I said, yes, my people are listening to this Radio Biafra, and I know with time, this message will spread to every nook and cranny in Delta State, because we need to tell the people of Delta that we are Igbo, we are Biafrans. We need to join forces together with our supreme leader, our Lord. Nnamdi Kanu is my Lord. Anybody that doesn't like it should go and hold transformer. For all I care, he is my Lord. Because let me tell you something, Mazoni. See, ever since I started following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, please, I know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is hearing me right now. I want to use this opportunity to apologize to that man. Before now, I never believed in that man. Before now, I'm one of those people that feel that he's just here to cause war. But one day, I just decided to listen to this man on Radio Biafra. And when he was talking, I said, what? This man is saying the truth. I want to tell you, Mazoni, that Nnamdi Kanu, my Lord, is my Lord and personal Lord. I am proud to say
that means you are not yet born again. He's just your Lord. He put it Savior. Say he's my Lord and Savior. Then you are completely born again.
He's my Lord and Savior. Thank you. Thank you so much. He's my Lord and Savior. I am saying that I was talking to somebody. Somebody said, "See, this man, they Kanu is brainwashing you." I said, if this is what brainwash is all about,
then let him wash our brain properly. If this is brainwash, oh ye Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever you are, come and brainwash me properly, because some part of my brain has not been properly Biafranized. You see?
I'm telling you,
don't mind them.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my Lord, wherever you are, I want to thank you for brainwashing me. And if this is what brainwash is all about, I will follow you to the end. To the end, I will make sure I fight with you. And Mazoni, I will send you a message after this broadcast. I will tell you where I am, so that you can tell me the nearest family I can join, because I really want to spread this gospel, especially to Delta people, especially to Ubuluku, especially to Obashuku, especially to Ibuzo, because I am not hearing these people, and it pains me that my people don't talk on radio.
Don't let it pain you. Let me tell you the truth. What is your name?
My name is Ikechuku, sir. My name is Ikechuku.
Now, if you didn't say you are from Niger Delta, somebody will think it's a Nugu man that is calling. Somebody will think it's Imo man that is calling. Another will say it's Anambra, and so on and so forth. Because we are Niger Delta and you're Brondi Buadia Mama. Hokwema. Mad people. Mad people everywhere. Mad people everywhere. Now people know you are in Niger Delta because you said so. Yeah. But your name is not Niger Delta. So who is deceiving who? So a lot of Osimilindo Kwa, Anyocha, Obio, Otolokbu, Akomazo, Wiri, Igbodo, all of them comes on air. If they call their name, they look like a Nugu man. If they don't tell you they are Niger Delta, you don't know they are Niger Delta. It's like when you hear somebody say, I am from Ohajegbema. The question is, which Ohajegbema? Is it Ohajegbema that is now in Niger Delta, or Ohajegbema that is now in South-South, or the one Southeast? Mad
people. God will punish all of them. Mazonibe, I love your courage. The way you talk on radio, you talk out, Jesus Christ. I don't know how I wish I can see you. How I wish I can see you to thank you for what you are doing for our people. And I know that one day I will behold you. And I know that one day I will behold my Lord, Maze Nan Ukukano. May God bless you wherever it is. Biafra, it is time to fight for our rights. We need to go home. Enough is enough. Mazoni, before I drop, I know a lot of people are on the line waiting. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, of course. Hello? I can hear you. Go ahead.
Before I drop, Mazoni, do you know that this man talking to you, I graduated from school since 2010. As I'm talking to you with first class, Mazoni, I am not joking. With first class. In this zoo republic of
did you study Sharia law? Did you study Sharia law? Brother.
I am tired. Did
you study Sharia law? First class. Did you have Sharia law? Did you study Sharia law?
Mazoni, I did not. I studied.
So how do you want to tell? How dare you tell me as a Nigerian that you are first class when you didn't study Sharia law? Just go to Saudi Arabia and read the Arabic alphabet. You become a DSS chairman. If you like, as a Biafra, have first class, 20 class, 100 class, BBC, LSC, QQQ. Just go and read Islamic alphabet. You become a Chief Justice and Attorney General of the zoo called Nigeria. Mad
people. Just imagine what the cabal of APC did to the chief judge. You know, somebody of that caliber that went to school, that had a certificate, for somebody that could not pass primary 6, somebody that did not pass primary 6 has the effrontery, the tenacity to, oh man, I hate this country. Mazoni, thank you so much.
Thank you, God bless you. MF should go and drink Lipton. And what do they call the other black tea? Is it coffee? He should drink coffee because he has a lot of night vigil to attend. Fulani have removed him. When we are telling them Ukowa is jumping up and down, even giving Abavu, part of Abavu to Awusa Fulani, they are jumping up and down. You know, they are Niger, they are Delta Niger. Chukukado went to Ishi. 6 inches will enter their brain. Go ahead, my brother.
Do you know, anytime I want to drop, you keep reminding me of something I want to say. Mazi, let me tell you what happened. I think that was early last year when I traveled to Ubuluku. That was when they were having this campaign. So I got home only for me to discover that Okowa came to Ubuluku. If you know Ubuluku very well, Mazonide, there is this primary school, they call it Iluako Primary School. So this idiot that called himself the governor of Delta State, Okowa, came there. Do you know what this idiot did? Mazonide, for 6 years, if I'm not mistaken, there is no light in my place. There is no electricity in Ubuluku. For 6 years. more than 6 years. This idiot, because he was campaigning, he came to the primary school, they painted the primary school, and they bought ceiling fans, and they corrected each classroom. And my people were jumping up, Okowa, Kaideso. But there is no light to power this fan. And the man did not donate even generator that can power this fan. I was like, when I came, I was angry. I was telling them, what this guy is deceiving you people. He's an idiot. Look at our road. Look at everywhere. If you're going from Ubuluku to Asaba, what will take you not less than 30 minutes, 20 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, it will take you 45 minutes because the roads are not good. Everybody, they are just mad people everywhere. Campaigning. Let me stop.
Thank you, and God bless you. And so
people will need to hear this gospel. They should hear this gospel. Ubuluku people, come out. Obashuku people, come out. Ibuzo people, come out. Ibodo, come out. Akumaze, Abo, wherever you are, come out. Let's join forces together and fight for what belongs to us. We are going to our home. We are going to Biafra land, where may God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Lord, my Lord, and my Savior. May God bless him. I will keep listening to him. I will keep following him. Biafra come. Thank you so much, Mazi. I am so excited talking to you this evening. God bless you, and God bless Biafra. Shalom.
He say shalom. Yes, people must understand. Emefiele is from Abo. Emefiele have been removed as the governor of Central Bank of the zoo called Nigeria and replaced by a 42-years-old girl known as Aisha Ahmed. Well, Nigeria, Emefiele no irara ti abi rara okete. Uzuki rara Emefiele ndi era. Enyi wa agwo no lo hanu we ba maso okoyibo. Ono wa so grammar. In the Emefiele of the Akamarakatis of arithmetic. What did they call her name? Is it Okonjuwala? All of them are speaking grammar. 42-years-old Aisha Ahmed, a Muslim terrorist, is replacing Emefiele. An Agbo Niger Delta. It's not Igbo man, it's Agbo man, Niger Delta, Emefiele, how market? IPOB, I beg me na pour cold water for Emefiele, but he may no get heart attack. Mad people. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he will pick you one by one. Without IPOB, as we speak, they could have leveled Abonema. Go and ask some useless people from Abonema. They say, no, we are not Biafra, we are not Biafra. But we are defending you here in Yoshi. Mad people and criminals everywhere. Emefiele na no. When I read we kunya boy akenwo nke many azale. Wachupu wana bujonya usanro ni wa Nigeria ron Emefiele. Emefiele leze wa Nigeria. Onye umeni yale nwa we bon ya kwa chupu ibuche. Emefiele ndị wensi na uyegbu akpato no nwezi ifere mono. Jubri, did I say Jubri? Sorry, Buhari. Did I say Buhari? Sorry, Jubri. Thank you for removing my brother and putting Aisha Ahmed. You know, this is why I have to vote for Buhari. Nobody can humble Biafran person more than Buhari. Sorry, more than Jubri. A Sudanese man humbling all of you. You are moot. But if it's to challenge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you'll be yapping. You see, according to the enumeration of 1967 as directed by 1947, according to metamorphosis of Lord Lugard and Landa brothers, which came to discover the river Niger, that Nnamdi Kanu has thereby disobedient at the current of the Sharia on Yoshi. Mad people. We are waiting for all of you. My happiness is that one Sharia lawyer is waiting for all of you. Nonsense. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
I can hear you clear. Good evening.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, please, this is my first caller. I am Mr. Bilo from Opo, but I'm residing in Aba. I have been trying this land for a long time. It's my pleasure to get you this night. Yes, I hope you are hearing me clear.
Loud and clear.
Yes. You see, it has been a long time. I have tried to call you Sepo. I am a bus company during the war time. I fought the war as a bus company, and I was 12 years by that time. Then, after the war, I fought in a settlement at Imo State. But I'm a native of Opo. Look, Opo is in Biafra land.
Now, since after the war, in fact, I hate anything Hausa or Yoruba because of what they did at that time. And when Ojukwu came back, and I was very happy that we are now going to enter Biafra. But when he came back, he disappointed us by joining NPN. And since that time, I wasn't, that is when I fed up. But by the special grace of Chukwu Katiama, we have somebody like Ohamadike, Maze Nnamdi Kanu, and he came and then started speaking of Biafra. In fact, I was very, very much happy. I'm now, we are now a member of IPOB here in Aba. We are working strongly to make sure that Biafra is restored. So I thank you people. I say, may Chukwu Abiyama bless you people, both to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Mazin Uche Mefo, and Mazo Yipe. And Nene Anya, wherever she is, may God bless you people and guide you people and give you people strength to make sure that the Biafra is restored. We are here in Aba, and we are seeing certain serious attack from the zoo army, zoo police, stopping KK boys along the road, collecting 100 naira, 50 naira all the time. Massacre, if you refuse to give, they start beating you. I hope by the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, this thing will soon stop. We are here. I am now the governor of this Abia state. On Saturday, he gathered his people and they started what do I call it? Voting. They start their voting. While the fact they have never reached. He gathered people, start voting everywhere for them to ring the election. But I know by the special grace of Chukwu Abiyama, everything will come to an end. They will not succeed. So I say, may Chukwu Abiyama bless you people for your hard working. Bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Mefo and all the principal officers to restore who are struggling to restore Biafra. May Chukwu Abiyama bless all people. In Chukwu Abiyama's name I pray. He said, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother. We must continue. It is simple. It is simple. Without IPOB, as I talk to you, Abonima will burn. They now wake up and say, no, Emefiele, go out. You read normal grammar in university. To be a president of the central bank, you have to be a Sharia law. And very soon, many Biafrans will begin to go and read ABCD in Islamic language in order to become relevant in Nigeria. Stop deceiving yourself. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no contest for it. Some people are trying to do gra-gra. They wait for you. Believe me, as the African rep of the indigenous people of Biafra, believe me, I have the privilege of traveling anywhere in the world. But you know what? I'm not going anywhere. Are they for Biafra land? Agidibam. Thunder go fire now. Make on come now. Are they yapping? We are here. Open IPOB family now in the name of Buhari IPOB family. We have 3 port, 4 port, 5 port, 10 port, Radio Buhari port, different port. We they wait for now. Now me go video now myself. It's not that blackmail or Pambo and somebody known as or Tombo and Anyemin and other useless people are trying to blackmail me. I will do the video for yourself because I'm waiting for all of you. You don't know what is coming to you. People don't understand. They say, let's take action, let's take action. When your mother is a saboteur, how do you take action? Do you know what it means to obey the last command? Oh, I don't know anything. The secret of the night is best known to the abo. Have it at the back of your mind that too many one. Caller on the line, can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Jojo Nibe. Hello?
Go ahead.
Good evening, sir. I love you so much. You're welcome, sir.
And I love you too. I hope you are a woman.
I'm not a woman, I'm a man.
And you are loving me. I will sack
you. Yes, I love what you are doing for us.
You. Now you are talking. Go ahead, please. Only my wife loves me. If you are loving me and you are not my wife, you will be sanctioned. Not in Sharia court. BIAFRA court. Go ahead, please, my brother.
I love you so much. You do what you are doing for BIAFRA people. Oh, man, it's a you're a wonderful man. I love it. Just what you are doing for BIAFRA. When I hear your voice, in short, I'm just happy with my wife. Even my wife is more BIAFRA more than me. You see? So my boy, keep it on. This is our leader, Namdekan. And Uchemefo. You call Aqua. How many is so, Jojo Ibe, keep it on. BIAFRA must come.
Thank you, my brother, and God bless you.
Thank you so much.
BIAFRA is already here. BIAFRA is already here. We are only trying to prepare the mind of our people, because there are a lot of things involved. People don't understand. They do not learn. They don't even know where they come from. I had the privilege of speaking with somebody from Imo State today. I told the person I went to a particular spot in Imo State and I saw the name of all the tribes that makes up the Imo people. And most of the names of these communities don't even look like Igbo name. You know, you be hearing Mbituru, you know, very, 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 very wonderful name, I must tell you. And I asked the person, what is Mbituru? What is Mbano? What is Amandoba? And Nempe? I remember BIAFRA national coordinator. When I go to meet him where he is, before he talk, he say, Onyempi, everybody say, I begin to wonder, Nempe. What is Nempe? Is it a mother of horn? But there are a lot of things about us that we don't even understand that as a people. If you do not know the meaning of the name of your community as a Biafra, and you are coming to tell me about one Nigeria, under normal circumstances, I will cure your disease. Because you are not normal. If you are a Biafran, go and find out the name of your village. So Hausa Yoruba will not deceive you. Without Mazen and the Kano, by now, Ogoni people will tell you they migrated from Ghana because they have Mekana, Gukana, Kanakana, Kakana. They are Ghana because you see Ghana, then they are not from Ghana. Why they've not gone back to Ghana, I don't know. Let me digress a little bit. Did you know that Lagos State does not belong to Yoruba people? Lagos State does not belong to Yoruba people. I read an article today and somebody who claims to be the Oba of Lagos is saying, Lagos is not Yoruba. We know, but you that is claiming to be Oba of Lagos now, you are Yoruba man. That is the problem. You were one time a police commissioner in the zoo called Nigeria. You are Yoruba man. The man claiming to be Oba of Benin, sitting down on the throne of Benin, is a Yoruba man. Is one of the son of Oni of Ife. The real monarch of the Edo people, Benin people, was actually the Esama of Edo Kingdom. That man that sat there, actually one of the sons of the Oni of Ife, was brought to colonize the Benin people. He married a Benin woman who gave birth to his son known as Eweka the Great. Eweka the Great later on remained in Benin and married other Benin women and gave birth to children like Ovaromi Obaise, Omonobo Eredia, Wokwa, and so on before the lunatic on the throne of Edo Kingdom. But now let us look at the truth there. They claim to be Benin. Along the line, the Benedio family, the Isama of Edo Kingdom, rose up and say, Oba, you are not a Benin man. Go back to Yoruba land. He went to court and they fought bitterly for it. And Nigerian government actually crippled the business of Igbenedion in order to enthrone Yoruba land or the very monarch of the Benin people. And when they are succeeded in crippling Okada Airline, Okada Hospital, and so on and so forth, Okada has to give up. Igbenedion gave up to allow Yoruba man to still remain presiding over the throne, the monarch of Edo people. And when you talk about the Benin people or the Edo people, you think they are one tribe. You have the Isako, you have the Ekpoma, you have the Oliawan, you have the Awuchi. Inside this so-called Edo kingdom, you have a Bake, Boto, a Hohime, a Uruekpon, Alagua. All these people are Igbo. So how can Yoruba man be the Oba of Igbo people? Except to tell me that somewhere along the line, what do they call his name? What did they call the name of this useless man? They deceived us. But we know the truth. The Lagos state you know today does not belong to Yoruba, because there is no ancient name in Lagos that is actually related to Yoruba. Eko is not a Yoruba language, for your information. It was the Benin people who owns Lagos, until Yoruba, as a result of advantage of population, chased away the Benin people. And when you talk about Benin people, it is only one tribe in Edo State that is not Biafra. This tribe were the monarch tribes from Benin Republic, Benin Empire. Somewhere along the line, they have a blood lineage with the Yoruba people. Somewhere along the line, they wanted to control certain region in West Africa. They left Benin Republic and settled down in Benin. Why they settled down in Benin? They from there control the affair in other Yoruba territory like Benin Republic. They settled down there, and at that